We're Matt and Teresa Van Heusen. We operate a hobby farm in Georgetown, New York. Outside of the farm, I'm a career firefighter. My wife is a clinical social worker. We're in an area that's largely agricultural, and there's a lot of agritourism places around. And seeing what they're doing, I'm like, well, you get 10 farms all doing the same thing. What can I do that's different? Currently, forest-oriented wise, I lease a sugar bush of about 2,600 taps to a leaser, and I've been experimenting and researching birch syrup. When the guy came in to lease the maple sugar bush, and working with him, walking through the woods and stuff, I had been aware of birch syrup, and I noticed that I had a lot of birch trees. So I decided one day to just see what would happen, and I've tried 2 years now to get there, but it's challenging as there's not a wide variety of people that do this, so there's limited resources on figuring it out. It's kind of trial and error. The birch sap, I do all the labor myself. The sugar bush, the leaser does most of the labor. If I'm in the woods, I will fix some lines if there's a tree down or something like that. All the lines that are in the woods, the building behind me, the tank, the collection tank, there's a vacuum pump in the back. This building is powered. It's on a separate power meter. That was all paid for by the leaser. In the sugar bush, I have no investment other than I own the land. The advantages of the way I do the maple sap is it's a lot of work. Somebody else does it, and then I get some syrup. Advice-wise, it's great to get into it. It takes something that you wouldn't normally be, that's just sitting there, it's not really producing anything. It gives you a value-added product. It gives you some income. If you're going to lease your sugar bush, make sure you're real clear with who you're going to lease to, of what you expect them to do, what you expect from it. We even have certain clauses in our lease on what they can and can't do in the woods, because we don't want anything changed. Agencies that I've sought information from, I started with my neighbors and friends. They're all farmers, so I just started talking to them. Then I've stepped up, started looking for educational programs because I wasn't getting enough information. And Cornell, the cooperative extensions have been very valuable. I've attended several of their programs. The most helpful one I attended was, I'm a veteran, they put on an Arm to Farm, and I spent a week at that program, and that program alone gave me more information in a week than I had learned in 10 years on my own.